Hey, good morning, guys. Thanks for stopping by. I know this was quickly put together, but I was sitting here. Happy Thanksgiving, first of all, to everyone. All the best. I was sitting here messing around with the G2 and figured, hey, let's open this up for a stream and have some dialogue about it. I know there's a lot of people probably with more experience than me using this device, although it is pretty new, so all of us are pretty fresh with it. But I figured it'd be a good chance to get together and maybe share some info and stuff. But I hope you guys are having a great Turkey Day so far. Getting ready for the festivities. So anyway, I basically got the G2 on Tuesday. Opened it up yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yeah. And got things set up, and it's actually a really cool device. So the installation process was it wasn't too bad. You know, it wasn't too bad, but it certainly wasn't plug and play. That's for sure. So I can share that experience with you guys if you have questions about that, or if you have questions about the device in general. I'm sitting here in X-Plane 11 in VR. I got the G2 on and running, so we can do some flights as well, or talk about X-Plane, or talk about the configuration. Whatever questions you guys have, I'll try to answer. Hey, Amir, Amrar, how you doing? Yeah, you can't wait to try it with IL-2. Yeah, I'm sure it's. You got one on order? It's I'm coming from the Oculus CV1. I will tell you that it's the most amazing headset I've ever used. I'm gonna see if I got a camera set up here. Let me just see if I can get that going. I'm not sure if it's going to. What we're gonna do here? Do we have that on here? Let me just make sure this is. For some reason I'm not showing that. My camera's not showing. Give me 1 second here. I'm trying to get my camera on stream here. Not sure why it's not working. Well, for some reason I can't get my webcam to work. Oh well. So you're waiting on G2 in Europe, yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure. I've heard that some people that ordered like in August are going to be waiting till December, that's unfortunate, but what can you do? What can you do? It happens with most new products when you're waiting for you're waiting for those pre-orders to get filled. You got those back orders of people interested. Hey Joe, how you doing? You got the G2 last week, bought Airfoils, the Airfoil Labs 350, totally blown away flying in VR. That's awesome. Joe, is it your first VR headset? Curious. How's the cars on the road at night when looking down, let's say 2,000 feet? Hey, Eric, how you doing? That's a good question. Maybe let's get into a flight here. I will tell you that the controllers, Laminar is working on that, so that's all good news. One thing I do wish is that the HP controllers had like an auto awake. I'm gonna go to Cape May, and we'll go. Let's go 5:30 at night. See what that looks like. All right, let's try that. While that's loading up, it takes a little. It's going to take a little bit of time here. You had the CV1. Okay, yeah. So I'm coming from the CV1 as well. Yeah, I was able to, with super sampling. The Rift wasn't the CV1 wasn't too bad for me. You guys are seeing the startup screen here, so it's going to look a little black there for a bit. CV wasn't too bad for me. I was running at 1.8 super sampling and had things kind of dialed in. So I really have no complaints about the CV1. You got a lot of crash at desktops. Okay. Well, what kind of RAM do you have, Joe? You want to have at least 16 gig, and 32 is probably a little bit better. I'm going to see if I can add my webcam here. Hold on. Let me just see if I could add that. Hold on. Give me a second here. All right, there we go. All right, so we can pull this up if need be. I'm going to put that over here. So you can see there's the controller. You got those cool, those little LED lights on them. Pretty wild. But that's the controller. And let's see. So here's the headset. Right there. All right. Let's see. 16. Okay. Well, I mean, 16 should be okay. 32 is going to give you a lot of expansion. Oh, X-Plane 11 takes forever to load, man. You know, that's why I've never complained about the load times of FS 2020 ever, because you know, so used to X-Plane 11 and how awful the load times are. So yeah, we're gonna load up here. We'll take a look at some nighttime cars. I actually haven't flown at night. Now I remember with the CV1, I would get this like, when I flew at night, there was like this overlay of like graininess. That when you moved your head, the graininess kind of stayed with your head. It's hard to explain, but it made me basically not want to fly at night. Now, maybe it was screen door effect or whatever, but it was just terrible. So this is going to be actually the first time, once this gets loaded up, that I fly at night here. You know, I just remembered, I probably have to uninstall the OVR tool, because that's a Rift tool. I think I still have that plugin running. Let me check that. Let me just see. I'm just thinking about, you know, you think about all these things when you change you change over, you know, you think about all these things. Let me just look here. I'm looking at explain and resources and plugins. There we go. I'm not going to do either one of those right now. I'm not going to do any I'm not going to do any economy stuff. This is purely discussion about the headset. Alright, so I got VR. I don't have the OVR. I guess I don't have the OVR plugin. I must have removed it. I guess I did. Alright, good. Alright, so let's get in the plane here. Now, here's the thing. The image that you're seeing is actually the Windows mixed reality preview, if you will. Now, it's not 1080p, I don't believe. So it doesn't seem to be. I'm trying to figure out how I can play with that resolution, you know. And I don't have a way to see chat when I'm in the headset, so let's get in here now. All right, so this is kind of like dusky. I mean, dusk looks really cool. The lights look cool. All right, let's take off, and then I could change the. Well, actually, can I change the? It's like, let me just. I tell you what, you wanted to see nighttime, Eric. So let me just. This is the problem. You can't access the menu right now. So I have to go to flight configuration. I have to go back to here. And I got to change the time here. So that's 6:30 at night. So that should be dark. Yeah, okay. Well, that's much better than it was in the CV1. Because, like I said, I used to have this, like, strange grid pattern for some, like, hard to explain. But let's get up in the air. Now, the stars are definitely not that bright. But that could be because I have this ground light reflection. But let's get up in the air and see what that's like. Now, the one problem I had was the microphone on this thing was oversaturating in the first video I made that I posted yesterday. So I've just lowered the input level of the mic in Windows, and I hopefully I'm not going to get that digital distortion that I was getting. All right, so we're getting to 75 knots here. We're going to take off. All right, as we get up in the air, this. There's like a cloudiness to it. I guess I can probably. Do I have the cabin lights on or something? Let's see if I can make things darker in the plane. Let me look outside here. Yeah, there's like a cloudiness to it. Let me just see. My floodlights are down. I'm going to lower the instrument panel. Now, there's like a haze to it. Is the way I can explain it. It's not clear. That's weird. It's like there's definitely at nighttime flying, at least in X-plane, I'm seeing like a haze. Maybe you guys are seeing that too. Let me look on the display and see. You guys really can't see that. So yeah, there's like a So nighttime flying, it's like a fog. It's almost like the lenses are fogged up, is the way I would describe it. I mean, as my landing lights, I can definitely make out that car. That's for sure. I mean, it's a little blurry, but I can see that it's a car. And we're going to be flying up against this road here. Yeah, you can see the cars in the road. Like I said, they're a little blurry. The street lights, I can definitely make out like the lights, the posts, and the lights. They're a little blurry, but as I said, as I'm flying here, I'm going to get some altitude. You said you wanted to go 2,000 feet. Forgot to put the gears up. Yeah, there's like a fog. Like I said, it's almost like the lenses are fogged up. I'm not sure if that's X-plane. It might be X-plane. Might be something they have to fix in X-plane. Yeah, there's like a fog. I'm curious if anyone else with a G2 is seeing this same thing. You said 2,000 feet, so we're gonna crank up here. Yeah, like I said, I can see the cars moving. I can see the lights in the cars. You know, definitely make that out. I'm at 800 feet now. But there, like I said, there's a fog. Like I said, as if the lenses are fogged up. But you can definitely see the lights moving. If this fog was away, I'm sure I could see the cars. But I gotta believe that's an X-plane thing. Like everything's fog. Like if I even just looking at the instrument panel, I don't know if you guys can see it if I look straight up here, but like there's like a fog to it. And as I get higher up here, I mean the lights are definitely more defined. They're not blurry like the CV1 was. They're more they're tighter. The stars definitely are tighter, but they're hard to see because you got this fog, right? Let me just go outside the plane. Same thing. So if I'm just outside the plane here, like I just took my head out, the fog and the lenses are still there, right? It's like we're gonna land up here. Yeah, that's bothersome. That's bothersome. It must be an X-plane thing. I'm going to try... I'm not sure. I guess I can go into Aerofly and see what it's like at night there. And then that'll tell me if it's an X-plane thing or not. Likely it's an X-plane thing. These are the kind of things you find out when you get a new headset. Now I can't see your chat, guys, so let me just land this beast, and then we'll chat. Yes, I mean I can't see the front of the nose of the plane because of this apparent fog in the in the visibility. And it makes it hard to read the instrument panel. Odd. All right, we're gonna get our first notch of flaps here. I don't know where the hell we're landing. PBI, I guess, or OBI. Like I said, the lights are, you know, the lights at night are definitely more defined. It's just, and if this fog wasn't in there, I'm sure it would be amazing. But I'm going to see if we can do Aerofly here in a second to see what that looks like. That'll be a good comparison. Alright, we're going full flaps here. I mean, it's hard to land this plane when I can't see the nose, right? You really like you like to have a reference of the nose. Luckily, we got a big runway to work with. And now, as I start, you know, as the landing lights start to show, the fog is lifting a little bit. Now I can see the front of the plane a little bit more. But that fog, if you will, really is prevalent when you're up in the air at nighttime. But we made a smooth landing, which is good. All right, parking brake on. See what you guys have to say here. Let's see. Maybe the windscreen. Yeah, it's not the windscreen. Reshade plugin or something. Sounds like a contrast problem. Maybe. I don't know. Let's just do something here. Flight configuration. Lights are back on now. And let's go to back to like midday. Yeah, I mean, obviously this is fine, right? So it was definitely, there's definitely something with I don't even know where the hell I am, but there's definitely something up with X-Plane 11 at night. So let's try, you know, as an experiment, let's try going to Aerofly. So I'm going to close that X-Plane. Now, to run Aerofly, I got to boot up Steam. Alright, so let's get Steam rolling here. And we're back in the world of Windows Mixed Reality. It's a really cool room there. This has like a drawing thing. You can draw 3D shapes and stuff. It's actually pretty cool. Hopefully I don't need an upgrade here. Let's go library. And we're going to go this. Now I might have to, let's go play, Steam VR mode. Alright, let's see where we, hopefully this will show in the Windows Mixed Reality thingy. Maybe. I might have to change my configuration so you guys can see what the hell I'm seeing. Alright, so we're going to go location. You guys can't see this, but we'll go Newark Airport. That's where we are now, so that's fine. Setting, let's see. Can I change the conditions? Time. Ugh, this goes by UTC, so I want to go... So noon San Francisco is 20 hours UTC. So noon. So I'm going to go 5 hours UTC. That should be a good spot here. Let's go to, let's fly the, what aircraft I got? You guys can't see any of this. Let's fly the aircraft. I'm going to fly the, something simple. We'll just go in the, we'll just go in we'll just go in the, what do you call it? Cessna. And hopefully you guys will be able to see this here once I get this is loading up now. I just want to see if we get that nighttime fog. Then we know if it's the headset or if it's X-Plane. Right? If both of the sims do the same thing, then that's a problem. All right, there you go. So you guys should see that. There's no nighttime fog here. So let me just go into the plane. It's how do I? There we go. Yeah, I don't have that nighttime fog here at all. So that's an X-Plane thing. This looks. Do your device will restart, update, and activate. Oh, give me a break. Get rid of that. Yeah, so I don't see that at all here. I mean, pretty clear. So that's a. It sounds like that's definitely a. Man, this looks amazing. Holy crap. Aerofly is so good. These dials. Oh my God, these dials look so amazing. Holy crap. The LCD display. Man, this looks good. Oh. Hopefully you guys are seeing this. I mean, this is... Now, there's a little bit of that fog. A little bit of that fog. So maybe it's got something to do. But it's nothing like it was. Well, maybe... Actually, when I look down here, I can't see the floor. Like, I can't see the floor of the plane. It's all fogged out. So that's a headset issue. If I look up here, as long as there's light, it looks fine. But, like, it's low light is a problem. Low light is a problem. That seems... So here we go. We look over here. We start to get that foggy. I can't see the seat, right? I should be able to see... Like, there should be enough light here so I could see the seat. So this is an HP Reverb thing. Now, there's probably tweaks in the sim. Like, so if I'm looking right here, okay, and I'm looking down, I can't see the... It's very difficult to see the fuse panel. There's like a haze in front of... me, like my eyes are fogged up. As if I had glasses on and they were fogged up. Now if I go in tighter like this, I can start to make it out, but there's still like a fog in front of it. Man, these dials look amazing. That you can see the three-dimensional placement of the dial inside the gauge. The screws on the panel are all three-dimensional. They look like I could take a Phillips head and remove them. I mean, that's awesome, except you got this haze thing, which is not good. That's too bad. All right, so that seems to be a what do you call it? That seems to be an issue with let me go to conditions, time, and we're going to go back to 20. All right, now we're back to daytime. The other problem with Airfly is like your mouse gets caught. Like it's, I know you gotta hit, I guess you gotta hit the window menu, but for some reason Airfly like takes control of your mouse. And I can't move, like I can't move this window. I can't get into control. But let's just take a little fly here in Airfly. Let's see if I can get down here. Yeah, let's go over here to all right. All right, let's give a little fly here in Airfly. Wow, I gotta tell you, this looks amazing. So daytime flight is amazing. Nighttime flight is an issue, you know, because you, for some reason, low light. Like before, when it was dark, I could look down there and I couldn't see the trim wheel. I couldn't see the microphone. I couldn't see the brakes. Nothing. It was like a fog. Now I can see everything. I had a hard time even seeing like the RPM gauge, but looking at that now, it's just, wow, it's so cool. This is, man, if you could somehow capture the detail of Airfly FS2 and put it into other simulators. I'm hoping that Microsoft looks like this, because this is amazing. We're taking off at Newark here. That looks, I mean, that airport looks really cool. We'll just do a little fly around here. Wow. Detail, amazing detail. Airfly is awesome. It's just lacking so much other stuff. Like if they put a real working GPS in it, and I mean, if Airfly had all the bells and whistles of navigation and communication that X-Plane have, I would probably abandon X-Plane and go with Airfly. Airfly is amazing. This is amazing. Now you could easily make out New York City in the back there. I mean, a little bit of stuttering, but not too bad. The runway looks amazing. Just they need a G1, they need a GPS, man. If they put the time into navigation, even just navigation, put good navigation in it, I would definitely use this sim. Because nothing compares to it for performance. It's just, it's the gold standard for VR performance. There's no doubt about that. I mean, they could do a little bit better with the scenery. I mean, it's, you know, upgrade the images there a little bit, but you know, for the most part, it's pretty amazing. Wow, pretty cool. Oh yes, Shapealizer, how you doing? Thanks for joining. Yes, everything is in 3D. Absolutely, absolutely, everything is in 3D. VR basically, what it does is it creates a left eye and right eye image, and basically tricks the mind into thinking that the image is actually three-dimensional, the way it's set up. And when you're sitting in that cockpit, everything looks three-dimensional. So yeah, so this is going to be a subject, nighttime flying in VR, because it's evident that in both Aerofly and in let's try another plane in Aerofly. What happens if you lean out the airplane? You mean the engine? You mean lean out the airplane as far as the engine goes? I don't know why I can't escape into Aerofly. I can't get to the menu system. Not sure why. Aerofly has its issues. Usually you're supposed to, you could just hit escape. Alright, so I'm going to have to quit this, looks like. Oh yes, you can lean out of the airplane. Yes, you can go, so like I can just go like this, and now I'm outside the airplane. Yes, I can do that. And in some simulators, you can actually, like here, I'm going to go out, change my views here. Here I'm sitting on the in the right seat. There's a pilot there. See there? She's got the hand on the wheel. This is the left seat. The back seat. But here's the, I'm outside the plane now, looking at the plane. You can see that. And I think I have this set up so I can move back and forth. I'm not sure if I can spin around or not. Maybe I can. Yeah, I can move back and forth like this. Up and down. So yeah, you can get outside the airplane for sure. Let's see. Techie, how you doing? Do you think it's worth upgrade from a V1 to a G2? V1 of what? Of the HP Reverb? G1? Is that what you're asking? Or the CV1, the headset? Have I played Truck Sim yet in the Reverb? No, Jasper, I haven't yet. That's on the list to do. Definitely. That's definitely on the list to do. I don't understand why I can't escape. Hold on, let's do this. I guess I'm going to have to kill Aerofly. Aerofly has an odd way of acting when you're in VR for some reason. So I go over here and I can just kill Aerofly. Let's see. Let's see if that worked. Yep, that works. All right, so let's go to aircraft. Let's try a different aircraft than Airfly. Man, Airfly is amazing. Oh, that's not what I want to do. I want to scroll like this. That's the King Air C90. Not going to be a good chopper pilot. Oh, this, I know this is a cool plane to fly, the Extra. Oh, we could do some jets. What do you say we fly the F-15? That might be cool. Let's try that. Yeah, I can't answer that question. There's a VR flight sim guy has a Ask Me Anything where he answers that question. I think he's, you know, it's basically going to be better resolution. You know, so, and I think the tracking is better. I'm trying to remember what he said, but check out VR Flight Sim guy's channel. He did a Ask Me Anything where because he has the G1. He felt it was a decent upgrade, I believe, but check that out. Resolution for distant objects is always an issue with truck sims, so I imagine it looks much better in the G2. Well, I can tell you that it's definitely better in the in X-Plane. Wow, holy crap, this looks amazing. This looks freaking amazing. When did Aerofly get this plane? Have they had it? Holy crap, this is amazing. Let's try her out, man. I can't see chat, guys. Whoa, we are moving, baby. That is badass. Gear up. That is badass. Oh. Wow, check it out, man. New York City. That is cool, man. I got afterburners on. I don't want afterburners on. I just want to... Wow, this is all... I could do this. This is awesome. What's my airspeed? Altitude's 5,300. I guess I want to be in the middle of the plane, right? Yes, I want to be in the middle of the plane. Airspeed 600 knots. So let's level off here. We'll take another run at. Wow, this is very cool, man. This is very, very cool. We'll take a run down the Hudson. We'll make pulling some G's, 4 G's there. This is an experience. This is mind-blowing. Wow. Let's do a low-level run here. We'll kind of slow her down a little bit. George Washington Bridge right there. Yankee Stadium right there. Wow. This is badass, man. I guess that's Yankee Stadium there. LaGuardia's right there. I could easily make out the runway at LaGuardia. Easily. We're gonna go some low level shit here. This is very cool, man. I could do this. I could definitely do this. Now the water looks awful. You know, this is Airfly's problem, right? The scenery, the water doesn't look great. It looks like you've got autopilot in this thing. I'd have to check this thing out and see what kind of functionality. There's the Freedom Tower. There's my jet. Back seat. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Front seat. Let's take her down by the Statue of Liberty. Smooth as silk. Let's buzz up the speed. There's the afterburners kicking in. Mach 1. Miles an hour. Flying. Well, rocketing, I should say. That's pretty cool. Let's see what kind of G's. Oh, 6 G's. That would be pretty rough. But let's go up. Passing through the clouds, look nice and fluffy. Level off. You can actually see the curve of the Earth from up here. I'm sure some of you guys want to see this. Oh, that's a little dicey. Oh, Michael, you're in the beta. You say you better hope they do a lot of work in the next month. All right, so that's interesting. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. Jasper, what GPU are you running? Yeah, it's got no water shavers. Absolutely right. Michael, I know you can't talk a lot about it because you're under NDA, but you know I've seen people posting on public. Look at that. 35,000 feet. That's astonishing. That's astonishing. 35,000 feet. That looks like Trenton right there. I mean, I could see the tip of New Jersey from up here. I mean, we're in Trenton, right? That's Trenton, and I can see the southern tip of New Jersey. That's pretty cool. Let's see what kind of a speed we can get going down here. I tell you what, this is a different perspective. This looks amazing to me. Amazing to me. Makes me want to fly an Aerofly. Got those mirrors so I can see behind me. I'm going to try to land here at Trenton. Really got to slow this plane down. But I could make a landing here. We'll see. All right, we're down to 400 knots. I guess I probably want to be landing at about 150, I would guess. We'll see what the stall is. Let's get our gear down and flaps all the way down. Never landed this plane before, so this is a first. Rudder pedal, all right. Luckily, I'm not dealing with any wind, so I want to get the trim up. Starting to lose altitude here pretty quickly, so get a feel for. I got my flaps all the way down. I may crash here. Hopefully, it won't, but we shall see. Got to land at 300 miles an hour, 300 knots, I should say. I gotta slow this plane down, right? I still feel like I have vertical control, so I'm just gonna keep probably the 150. It's a pretty heavy plane, so my guess is 150 is the number. Yeah, that feels like it's 150. There you go. We're on the deck. This airport's not defined. So we're actually landing on the dirt, but that's okay. Beautiful. All right, let's see. You have a 1660 Ti. That's actually a really good Bitcoin mining or cryptocurrency mining GPU. So you probably get, if you wanted to sell it, you probably get like $230 for it used. And you could upgrade to a 3070 for like, what are they, like $400, I think? Yeah, that's down by LBI, it's called, Long Beach Island. Question, do I also have a Reverb G1? No, I don't, dude. I'm going from a CV1. Oculus CV1, so yeah, unfortunately I'm not going from that, so I don't really have a perspective of that. Let's try a different aircraft here. Let's see, you could try the F-18. Of Corsair, the Learjet, Aramachi, the Pitts. Pitts might be fun. You know what? Let's try. The where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? This guy here. Yeah, the extra location. Let's see. Let's start at. We'll start at Lakehurst. No. We're gonna go to Grand Canyon. Let's do some Grand Canyon flying. Where the hell is it? That's McCarran. So that's close. Grand Canyon National Park. Here we go. We're going to take off there. And let's try that. Yeah, it really is. I did a first impressions video last night. I will tell you that it's a major jump. No, a 980 would not be able to handle it, Galachi. In fact, if you look at this, let me just see if I can pull this up here for you. Give me 1 second. Hold on. Where's the window? Here we go. All right. Here's the spec. Let's see. It talks about GPUs. The minimum is going to be a 1080 Ti for full resolution. Half resolution, which, you know, I'm not sure I recommend that really. It's going to be a 1060 Ti. The 9 series is not going to give you enough power to be able to use this, unfortunately. Yeah, RTX 2070 can definitely handle that. Could you guys hold on a sec? Do I think it'll be fine with a i7 770 and a 1080? Yes, I do. I think it should be fine. I've got a i7 6700, which is a slower CPU, and I've got a 1080 Ti. Let me just show you. Let me just take a look at this, because I haven't really looked at performance here. This is all right. So performance running in Aerofly is right now I'm 80% of the GPU, and I've got like ultra settings, okay, and 50% CPU. I can tell you that in X-Plane with high settings, it's around 50% GPU, 50% CPU, somewhere around there. So I think you should be fine, Eric. Now, it's not, you might have some limitations, but I think you should be able to run it okay. They said the minimum for full resolution is a 1080. So I think you should be okay. All right, let's try we're in Lakehurst. Ooh, this looks cool. This looks very cool. I wish you can get rid of that reflection on the glass. I'm not sure if there's a way to do that. Let me see if I can do that. Let me see if I can do that in settings. I'm not sure if you can. I'd really kind of forget in Aerofly. Here we go again. Let's go to settings. Views? No. Graphic settings? No. It always does that. It always changes it to... damn it. It always does this. I go to graphic settings, Windows. Ah, come on, man. I always forget how the hell to do this. It doesn't let you go to Windows mode. Alright, well, let's just start. You guys should be able to see it. Alright, so let's, you can't get rid of the, what do you call it? Oh, let's take a look at the manipulation in Aerofly. I got my controller. Where's my hand? There's my hand. It's all about hands in Aerofly. So, it's, you know, that's the other... Oh. Okay, you do have some switch controls here. I'm not sure what works and what doesn't, but I'm not going to mess with it. But let's see if we can do some acrobatics in this beast. Why are we... Oh, we're in the back seat. Okay. It's a tail dragger. This definitely gives you the best view. Messing with the mixture here to get a little bit more speed because we're at 7,300 feet. Wow, look at this. All right, that felt real. Trim her out here so we can... It's about trimmed well. This is an experience. We'll dive into the Grand Canyon here. I still say the best Grand Canyon is X-Plane, if you ask me, in VR. ...160 knots. Smooth as silk. pretty amazing. Real enough like you could touch it. But we did uncover one flaw today, and the flaw is nighttime flying. Got that gray fog, if you will. That'll get you dizzy. That'll definitely get you dizzy. Sorry guys, I'm just a little mesmerized. Alright, I'm gonna quit out of this. Because for some reason I can't change the settings to yeah, can't change it for some reason. Okay. Yes, I did, D-Dub. I got the new headset. Guys, any other questions about the headset that I can answer for you? I'd be happy to. Right now we're in the this is actually the what do you call it? The let's go out here. This is the Windows Mixed Reality Home for Steam. Steam VR Home, if you will. So you can pull up this stuff here. You can pull up this guy here. Now there's a way, like if I hold this button here, you can see I can spray paint stuff. And it's actually in 3D, which is really cool. This is pretty neat. See if I can draw a turkey. That's a terrible turkey, but oh, I can spray paint. I think I could spray paint. There's a way to change colors, I think. There you go. That's pretty cool. So you got this, it's basically like a three-dimensional painting tool. And to me, this is all, you could see this all in 3D, which is just a kind of a cool thing. Okay, whatever that is. Go over here, I could just check out. That's pretty cool. So anyway, we're in this says not Oculus Home, it's the Steam VR Home. Any other questions about the HP? Happy to answer. The Reverb 2, happy to answer them. Let me know if you guys have any questions. I will tell you that, when I first pre-ordered this, I was really excited. Then the Quest 2 came out. I got sidetracked from that, thinking, geez, maybe I should get a Quest 2. And then, of course, with all the crap with Facebook and having to have an account and really weighing out the options, this is, to me, a better money option if you have a PC. If you don't have a PC, then, then you want a standalone unit. That's fine if you're willing to give up your privacy to Facebook. But if you've got a PC, I think right now this is the best. I believe this is from my research, this is the best headset that you can buy right now, without a doubt. So if you guys don't have any more questions, I just wanted to open this up today to see if I could help answer any questions about this. I'm going to be streaming more with this device. I've actually decommissioned my CV1, and I'm now getting ready to sell that off. So I'm going to be piece part selling it to help offset the cost of this, the Reverb G2. So that's basically uninstalled. I removed all the Oculus. I probably lost about $200 in software that I had purchased in the Oculus system. Is there a camera to see real view of controllers, etc.? Well, there are cameras in front of the device. Let me just show you, see if I can show you that. Give me a second here. So if you look in the front of the device here, there's two cameras here, but those I think are more for tracking. I haven't seen anything that says that you can use those to actually view in front. So the answer to that question is I don't believe so. Any other questions, guys? Are there any other questions? Hopefully you guys heard me. I had the headset off there, and I'm using the mic on the headset. What do you think about the microphone on the headset? Does that sound pretty good? I worked on tweaking that. So hopefully that sounds much better than it did when the first video I made, because I heard a lot of oversaturation, which wasn't great. So hopefully that sounds better. Yeah, for some reason you got this black thing on the side there. I don't know what the hell that is. I don't see that, but there's a black. You got this black on the side there of the view. I'm not sure what that is. But anyway, guys, if there aren't any more questions, I'm going to say goodbye and happy Thanksgiving to you guys. Oh, are the controllers haptic as bad as they are? Oh, are they as bad as they say? I would say that the controllers are the con of this. They're certainly not as good as the touch controllers. I don't have any problem using them with X-Plane 11. I haven't had any problems, except the fact that X-Plane's got to upgrade them, or I should say update their config so you can use them fully. I see them being perfectly fine for flight simming. I'm not sure how great they would be for active gaming and stuff, I mean, wouldn't say they're terrible. They're not as good as the Oculus Touch, put it that way. I don't know why I got this black thing. Let me just try this again here and see. It's weird. Oh, maybe this is why. Why? I'm not sure why I got this black. Yeah, see this? You see this black edge? That's actually what you're seeing in the camera. But when I look at the portal picture, it's. Let me just see something here. Hold on. Capture specific window. Yeah, I'm not sure why it's doing that. I've seen that before. When I look at the portal, like if I'll show you right now, let me see if I can do this. If I show you the desktop, you can see this is the portal right here, right? It's perfectly like a 16 by 9, right? The problem is, I mean, I guess I could do is I could make this huge like that. Probably, that might be a better way to actually stream this. See, this I'm still trying to figure out the best way to stream, because when I remove that and I go back to this, I get this black, and that's no good. So I have to figure that out. Yeah, I'm gonna miss the Rift controllers. The Rift controllers were really good, really, really good. I'm gonna miss those, but you know, it's a trade-off. You know. Any other questions, guys, before I go? I'm happy to answer any questions you guys have. All right, guys. Well, like I said, I'm going to be streaming more in the future, certainly with this device, working at the kinks to bring you better presentation. I don't like the fact that we got these black curves on the side here. I'm not sure what the hell that is, but we'll figure that out. Guys, listen, have a great Thanksgiving. Stay safe for the holidays. It was great talking to you guys. Appreciate all the support on the channel. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. That would be awesome. And we'll talk to you guys soon. You guys have a great, great afternoon and a great holiday. Take care.